Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this Predator from the Predator 2 movie. This is a Mezco designer series figure. I guess that's what they calling these. I feel like I have a couple of these figures from other companies. I just call them big-headed figures because they got a big head, little bodies. They almost look like, what's my favorite? I got a Michael Keaton 89 Batman, dude. The dopest, had to have it. But I've got Freddy, I've got Beetlejuice, man. So I got a couple of these figures. In fact, I just got a Mandalorian joint. This one, TV shows, bro. Like TV shows and movies can be commercials sometimes. I just saw the Killers, that Predator, that animated Predator movie. Phenomenal work. So, dude, I saw this sitting on the shelf. This has got to be an older figure, man. It's 2021 is the copyright on this. So yeah, it's a pretty old figure, man. It's probably been on the shelf at my local comic book store for at least a year or two, man. So never screamed my name out until I watched that animated movie. Watched the animated movie and saw this, and next thing you know, I'm at the cash register paying $54.99 for it. I don't know if that's a good price or not. Again, I don't heavily collect these things. I do have a few of them that just call my name out, man. But and this one made the list. They got me for $54. We're here now. Anyways, just judging by the box, everything looks good, man. Of course, it's specific to Predator 2, not just Predator. So that is awesome. I did enjoy Predator. I like Predator 1 and 2, but I do enjoy Predator 2, man, because I think we got to see a lot more of the alien, his weapons, how he hunts, how he heals himself. There was a lot more going on in that movie, man. Just shed a little bit more light into the Predator world. And of course, it opened up the world a lot more. We got that was it 1917 or 1817 or 1719? I don't remember the date. The date on the gun, the old school gun, obviously wasn't in the 1900s. But the old school gun that was in there, of course, let us know that the Predators have been around for a long time. And of course, that gun is displayed. I'm not going to give any spoilers. We've seen that gun more than once in more than one Predator movie since. So all of that was reflective in this movie. In other words, Predator 2 just opened up the Predator world just a little bit more, even though the first one is a classic, undeniable classic. But anyways, man, we can see the figure here, but of course we'll go into the details when we do the box opening, which we'll go ahead and start that now. Box, again, got the details. You got the actual figure on the box. Always love that because that lets us know how confident they are with the figure itself. Still got the price tag on there from Killer Finds. That's my local comic book, my local collectible shop that I go and get my toys from. Okay, we got some cool stuff. Some of this stuff I'm going to keep in the package just to make it easier to look at. But it looks like we've got his little glaive or his little blade, boomerang. I don't know what the technical name is. You know what it is. We got that very, very important piece. We got his little gauntlet with the blades coming out of it, which is dope. Got some of his weaponry. I think that's the one that goes on the shoulder, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it might be part of the gauntlet as well, but it looks like that might be the shoulder piece. We'll see. Doesn't quite look like the shoulder piece to me. That's why I'm questioning it. We got 3 additional hands, and then, of course, we got his little staff, man, that, again, is essential to all. I don't know if it extends or anything. No, it doesn't extend or anything. It comes in one size fits all, but it looks beautiful. Everything is very, very much weathered, very, very excellently. Man, this looks real, real good so far. We also got a skeleton with the spine attached, which is definitely part of the Predator lore, because it's, kind of identifies with how he kills some of his victims or how he collects his trophies. And in fact, I was just watching the Predator movie, the 2018 movie, The Predator, and they had one Predator killing the smaller Predator, and he did this to him. He pulled his head off, spine and everything. So they even kill each other the same way. So this is real dope. And then, of course, we've got the helmet. Very, very detailed. Again, this is from Predator 2. Specifically, look at the weathering on that. That is nice, yo. It's crazy because when you look at it, it almost has the grays, what the aliens they call the grays, almost has that look, right? With the big head, eyes, little to no mouth, Like, I never noticed that before. If you just looked at this, it kind of looks like the gray. That's good. I'm pretty sure they probably did that on purpose, man. Because it connects it to how we identify with what, real aliens, what we think are real aliens, the possibility of real aliens. So, but anyways, the figure itself, first of all, I will say, if I was just going off weight, we definitely got our money's worth. This thing's got weight to it. It's not always the biggest thing, because sometimes when the figure is lighter, it's easier to pose. But again, just knowing what I spent on this bad boy, this ain't normal price, right? $54 is not a normal price for figures in general. So it feels good to know that, yeah, it gets the quality feel when it's got weight to it. So definitely loving that. Looking at the details of the head sculpt, perfect. This is where most of the weight is coming from. The dreadlocks, it don't look like, some of it look like it's molded together, but then you got the ends that aren't. So it's giving that illusion that it's individual pieces. So very, very well. And of course you do actually got individual pieces here and there. So that's selling that effect, man. Very, very dope. The armor, again, fitting what we saw inside the box with the accessories. Armor is nice and weathered. We got details on there. Dude, this is awesome. Look at the hands. Even got little rings on there. Like, come on. Yeah, dude, this is dope. Got the language on the belt. Dope figure, y'all. Dope figure. It doesn't look like, there's not a lot of motion with the legs. So the arms move, but the legs are stationary. So he's in a position where he has to stand, which is scary because he's not standing here. And he doesn't have pegs to make him stand. So the legs got to move a little bit. The legs do not move. So we're going to have to figure that out. He's not standing. At least here he's not standing. Oh, you know what? The feet are moving. So that's what's doing it. Okay, so he does stand. The feet move, but the legs don't. So balancing him is all based off how those feet are. Besides that, arms go up and down a little bit. They widen out. So there is a little bit of range of motion, but there's no joints here in the elbow area, except that it just turns. And obviously this comes off for that other gauntlet to come on. So yeah, the range of motion isn't completely great, but this isn't the kind of figure that you would be playing with. You should be playing with. If you're a grown man, you shouldn't be playing with your figures anyway. But I ain't gonna tell you how to run your life. But this is more for definitely 100% sitting on the shelf posing. So I'm not mad at it at all. Let's see what it look like with the helmet on. Okay, the helmet just snaps on. That is perfect. So no magnet or nothing, but it snaps on and it's on there. Look at that, yo. This is dope, son. Dope figure, man. Let's take this upstairs for our final thoughts. Okay, back up in here in the studio. This is a dope figure, man. What is it? Designer series. I get it, yo. This bad boy is dope. Again, I've got other figures in this collection. This guy's a little bit bigger, but that makes sense because the Predator, it's a big dude. So absolutely makes sense. But I love this dude. It's very detailed. Again, it's stylized, I guess would be the best word. They're using designer figure, but it's very, very stylized. But even with it being stylized, it's very detailed. The painting, the alien texture on the skin, the nets, and of course the weathering and the helmet and the armor, do his dreads. Everything about this figure is dope. The fact that things come off, I can take the mask off, I can put blades on there. Fun figure, man. Again, its range of motion is limited, especially when it comes around the leg area, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't something, this doesn't come off toy-like at all. This comes off like something you would sit there. And the slight movements you can give it, that's cool. You can give it a little variation every few months just to make it look slightly different. So anyways, I think it's dope, man. I give it a 5 out of 5. I think it's a 5 out of 5 figure. Again, I'm judging it based off what kind of figure it is, that designer series. But dude, it can probably even compete with other stuff too. Like, this is actually up there, man. It's a top-notch figure, man. So 5 out of 5, I think that's fair. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Is this a yay or a nay? You could talk about the Predator 2 movie. Again, it's one of my favorite movies. Predator 1's a classic, but I really enjoyed watching Predator 2 because we had to wait so long, dude. If I'm not mistaken, that was like 10 years later. It was a while later before we got Predator 2. So I really appreciated it, Predator 2. And of course, we got all this new material. I'm watching The Predator now, and man, it's better than I remember. I didn't really like it that much, man, but I'm watching it now and it's like, this movie isn't that bad. And Killers is. Movie's a beast, yo. So all of that, man. Let me know what you think about the movies. What's your favorite Predator movie? And of course, let me know about this figure. Is it yay or nay? Something you cop? Something you would cop? Is it too weird? Too abstract? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button, hit the bell button as well. That way you get notified every time I drop one of these. And if you haven't already, very important, if you haven't, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.